back, Charlie.
There's always just that active when defenders, I think, like.
And we're live, the last watch along of 2024, people. 2025 there's going to be even more, but as you can see above my head, it's Manchester United against Newcastle United. If you're on Twitch, one love. If you're on YouTube, likewise, please make sure you're hitting the like button, you're getting your predictions and all that good stuff in. Now, I hope, as a hater of Manchester United, humbly, you know, your fans are annoying, your club's cool, but your fans are annoying. I hope Newcastle smash them in today, man, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to go 2-0 Newcastle. I hope they do the job. We're 9 minutes until kickoff. As I said, make sure you're getting your predictions in. You're hitting the like button. Seasonal greetings. Hope you had a great Christmas. And obviously, people, with it being the last, no, tell a lie, second to last day of 2024, you know, Happy New Year in advance. You know, I hope you're doing all well. And I hope 2025 is great for you lot. If we look at it from a statistical point of view, apparently Manchester United have lost just one of their last 39 home league games against Newcastle, drawing 10 and winning 28, people. Newcastle have won 2 of their last 3 Premier League games against Manchester United, as many as they had in their previous 16. Manchester United lost their last game of 2023, people, which was a 2-1 defeat to Nottingham Forest. They've not lost their final league game in consecutive calendar years since 1985, so before I was born. Newcastle haven't won their final league game in any of the last 7 calendar years, people. And no team has lost more Premier League games since the start of December than Manchester United with 4. They last lost more league games in a single calendar month back in September 1916. So, wait, it's not sounding too great from a Man United perspective, but for us, hopefully they turn back, man. But yeah, if you're a Man United fan, you rock with my content, appreciate you. Look, the game is the game. I'm sure you're wishing the worst on Arsenal. Speaking of Manchester United and Newcastle, for Man United, you've got Onana. Boy, imagine conceding 3 corners in a row, basically. But Onana, Mazawari, Deluded, Maguire, Martinez, Højlund, Joshua Zirkzee, Eriksen, Ahmad, Casemiro, and Deluded. What do you make of that? Rashford, the first thing I would say is Rashford's back in the matchday squad in some capacity. He's back in the matchday squad. Boy, you know what? Before we even look at Newcastle's team, the first thing that caught my attention was Casemiro and Eriksen. Now, Eriksen ain't really dynamic. Casemiro's getting on a bit. You'd imagine that would be a central kind of play, central kind of asset that I guess that Newcastle will be looking to play with that intensity at Old Trafford. So we'll have to see. Ahmad's a quality player. Big fan of Mazawari, to be fair. Manchester United have got a lot of transfers wrong. His was right. Martinez is the captain. Boy, it's a big week for Man United as well, because obviously they're missing Bruno. They're playing Newcastle at the moment. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure at the weekend it's Manchester United, Liverpool. So we'll have to see. For Man United, for Newcastle United, you got the Bradker, Trippier, Shaw, Joe Linton, Tonali. Ooh, the midfield battle, you see. Gordon, Isaac, who's in great form. Lewis Hall, who I'm sure scored at Old Trafford. You definitely have. Murphy, Dan Burn, and Bruno Guimaraes, people. So yeah, no legs, either of them. So if you're Man United and you know they're not as dynamic, try play better with the football. But saying that, Newcastle got a good team. I'm no Newcastle religious watcher, but this doesn't look like necessarily their strongest 11. But saying that, Anthony Gordon's in some dangerous form, good player. Can see why Liverpool, quote unquote, wanted him in the summer, and God knows how much he'd cost. Speaking of cost, Mr. Alexander Isak, Arsenal fans, we all know about him. We'd love him. Apparently, he's got 150 million price tag on his head. Joe Linton, he's almost done he's done the Kai Havertz in reverse. Like, you was rubbish up front, you went in midfield. Kai Havertz was rubbish in midfield, somewhat decent up front. Footy Talks, appreciate you. Big up DJ in 2025. Can you tell Rants to get Lee Gunner on your channel? Because see what we make can happen, man. Shout out Lee, shout out Rants, and shout out yourself, man. Rashford back on the bench, big plus. But with the lack of Fernandes and Ugarte due to suspension, Newcastle will dominate midfield. And this is where the players have shot, if I'm honest, they've shot Ruben Amorim in the foot. Like, let's be honest, for Manchester United, the season's somewhat of a write-off. Ten Hag got clipped. I wouldn't say any manager's got a free hit, but this is a quote unquote free hit. flush out the players you don't want, keep the players or some players that you do want. Obviously, in the transfer windows ahead, they'll maneuver from a tactical front, try and install what you want to install. But he hasn't been helped. You know, Bruno, say what you want about him. Man United kind of need him in the squad. He's taking the piss with, pardon my French, with that red card. Ogate, they're missing a bit of bite, Man United. But weirder things have happened, man. Weirder things have happened. And I get maybe with three at the back, it's more condensed. I don't know, man. It's not sounding great from a Man United perspective if I was a fan. But yeah, man. 100 million for Isaac is a joke. He's a good player. 70, 80, not much more. I hear you, but you got to remember, the striker market is kind of dead. He's like 25. He's contracted until 2028. Pardon me. Everyone in the Prem's got money, especially if you want to buy from each other. He's a key part of what they're doing. And also, you know, they spent like 70, 80 on him. I agree with you, though. If you could get it done for 70, just shy of 100, it'd be all right. There, I say, you know, if you're offering 90 and they're saying 100, we could have the talking points about it's too much money and all of that jazz. But I mean, I love Declan Rice, but we spent 100 million on Declan Rice. If they was ever prepared to take that on Isaac, which, as we know, goals win games, I won't quite say it's the final puzzle for Arsenal, but if you was to name, if everybody was fit for Arsenal Football Club and you named the strongest 11, yeah, I do think it would have, give or take, Saka on the right, obviously, Kai Havertz through the middle, and I would say Martinelli historically, but you could say Trossard. I'm neither here nor there. You can insult even Jesus. You can put whoever you want left wing, yeah, and focus for me on that front three, right? Focus on that front three. Can you upgrade on Kai Havertz and find the number 9? 1,000,000% you can. Whether it's Trossard, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus on that left wing, could you upgrade? And also Isaac, bro, he's got bare years in him. The only thing around Isaac is the man can't stay fit, unfortunately. Inner circle, appreciate your consistent support. One love for the super chat yesterday. Again, penalty to Ipswich. They're playing Chelsea, innit? I mean, I haven't got that game on TV, but we're wishing Ipswich the best. Hopefully, Amari Hutchinson won the penalty or takes it and scores. Please, man, come on. And with that, let's actually make sure we're taking advantage of league table. I don't look at that. Scary. Don't know what it looks like. And if you click results, you're not going to find anything. But it says 0-0 here, 10 minutes in. Aston Villa are playing Brighton, and that is 0-0. Obviously, this game is a matter of moments away from kickoff, people. I'm watching it on TV. They're showing the graphic with the lineup and all that stuff. We will be doing a watch along, by the way, people, for Spurs Newcastle on Saturday, and of course Brighton versus Arsenal. And we will be here for Liverpool Man United, people. So yeah, make sure you're turning on your notifications, you're subscribing. Please make sure you're smashing the like button. And once again, with the year being done, for you lot support, whether you've been here the whole year or you found out about me yesterday, appreciative to you lot. Are you sure Ipswich scored? Come on! Liam did, and he's in my FPL team. I know this is unprofessional of me, people, but Fantasy League points. You updated, yeah? Okay. We're living. Kickoff is imminent, folks. I think we got a few moments we can look at the lineups. Once again, Onana, Mazwari, Maguire, Deluded, Martinez, Højlund, Zertsky, Eriksson, Ahmad, Casemiro, and Deluded. I don't want to pile on players, yeah, but if I was a Man United fan, one player that would pee me off, maybe not necessarily because of his abilities, antics. Højlund, we did a watch along for Wolves, and he's always, I like Højlund. I think there's a rawness to him. If somebody really gets hands-on with him, there could be a decent striker there, but you know, you're not Haaland, you're not Omri, you're not Drogba, you're not Ruud van Nistelrooy. Every minute you're throwing your hands up about your teammates. Why don't you stop doing all of that? For Newcastle, Debradka, Trippier, Sarjo, Linton, Tonali, Gordon, Isaac, Hall, Murphy, Bruno Gomares, who's captaining them, obviously, and Dan Burn. Now, is Dan Burn playing centre-half or left-back? Because if you're Man United, your star man anyways, Ahmad, needs to take him on. I mean, Diallo, you're finally getting game time under Amarin. You're playing Manchester United is a big club. I'm sure you'll get a lot of money. But if you run down your contract, living in London, there's more opportunity than living in Manny. There's a club in Islington that could do with you. You will get game time. What happened there? Are we still here? That was weird. I was about to say Newcastle are kicking off and Isaac's kicked off. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Am I still here? Oh, we got technical difficulties. I don't know if am I talking to myself? Wouldn't be the first time basically doing all your YouTube vids. Well, this is a bit awkward, but anyways, if you can't hear me, then no loss here. But Tonali's on the ball. You froze for a mo. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, we're back at Jojo. One love and everyone else. So yeah, man. You know what? I mean, Man United got to win sometime. But come man, let's end 2024 the great way as a Man United hater, man. You know what? 2-0 Newcastle. But it's all set up for a Harry Maguire header. Isaac, we need to see something today. Appreciative to you lot who told me I'm still here. We should take Isaac in case Jesus gets injured. Blood. We should sign Isaac anyways, but whether it's the way, whether it's a football mirrors society, really and truly, but we'll go down a rabbit hole. Either way, we all know TV rights, there's bare money now, and it's all Newcastle could have been in. And it's all, I won't say it's leveled the playing field because you got FFP and PSR and all of that kind of stuff, but it kind of has leveled the playing field for the bigger Premier League teams snatching the best of the rest. Arsenal had to pay 100 million for Declan Rice. We had to pay 50 million for Benjamin White off the back of one season. Harry Maguire cost a handsome sum. And there's plenty of other examples, really, where you go back to the early 2000s. Yeah, if you adjust, it probably was, but you couldn't really bully them. And not to say Newcastle are a small club, because I always say if you was a foreign fan that was just a neutral fan of football, or even not that, Newcastle at St. James's Park, probably the best poster kind of game for what a typical English game's about. Brighton have taken the lead against Aston Villa, by the way. Adringa has scored in the 12th minute. His hype kind of died down. And also in the 12th minute, there was a penalty Liam Delap bagged, who has ironically been linked with Chelsea. Newcastle, it's only 2 minutes in. Newcastle probably had the majority of the ball here. And the difference is beyond the obvious, yeah. And it's not Amarin because it takes forever to promote good habits. And most importantly for Man United, or the players that are going to stay at Man United and survive the exodus. I don't think they're going to get rid of 1 million in the summer, but like within the next 2 years, it takes forever to unlearn bad habits and forever to learn good ones. And it's not Amarin's fault. It's kind of how Man United got here. Manchester United's players, you could do the player for player thing with Newcastle, but collectively as an 11 or as a squad, they're a worse coach side. Saying that, they've won the ball here. Christian Eriksen, Joshua Zertsky, who's actually been rumoured to be heading back to Italy on loan, potentially to Juventus. I don't know how Man United fans feel about that. Oh, is Isaac on side? Oh, too much on that. Oh, Nana's flying off. Oh, Nana's ramping, boys. Had to put out for a throw-in. Fargo, appreciate you. Yeah, man, put the 100 quid down on Isaac. If they said 100 million, but for Isaac to leave for 100 million, unless Newcastle's stance changes, pardon me, and again, it is what it is. You need them to admit defeat, whether Isaac sits there and says, you know what, he don't want to be here anymore. We want to sell him. He might not want to renew his deal, and they kind of bite the bullet. You need him to make that happen, and you need Newcastle to have a willingness to sell, where they got no real reason to sell Isaac. If you talk about that PSR stuff, I do think Newcastle might have to give them more wiggle room to improve the collective squad. As great as Gamares and Isaac is, they might have to bite the bullet. I reckon Gamares is more likely to leave, man. Hey, Isaac! Yes! Already! They bring him to Arsenal immediately. 3 minutes in, Man United, your boy in Isaac has headed home. Anthony Gordon, another one where we waffle a lot about Gamares, who's linked with City. We talk about Isaac, who's got the picker clubs interested in him. Gordon has been fantastic. Everton, you fumbled. It's an exquisite cross. It's a great header. 3 minutes in, Man United are a goal down. Man United are going to have to go through this. I mean, I don't advocate it to be this rubby, but they're going to have to. It's a badly coached team through no fault of Amarin's. It's a badly coached team. Look at the marking. The hardest thing to do is watch a football and your man in those situations. But not a single person is next to Isaac. You can't afford to do that. The only time they've realized where Isaac is and what... Sorry, I'm saying Gordon. Lewis Hall, that's a fantastic ball. I apologize. The only time they realize where Isaac is when it's too late. You can't let him go missing in the box. It's great movement from Isaac because he's in between. In fact, there could be a potential VAR check here. Nice to see Alex Ferguson's legacy with the referees lives on. I'm joking, man. Shout him. Who's offside? Oh, I think that's you've seen them giving. That's a harsh one. I don't know if Gordon's offside there, Ain't the left? Is the lot keeping him on? I don't know. It depends how they draw the lines. I'm unclear as to what's going on right now, but Isaac has put the ball in the back of the net. Honestly, people, I don't know if the goal stands. I'm looking at the TV with a close eye. The way Isaac's moving is like it doesn't count. I don't know. Yeah, it does. Come on, you Geordies. Let's go, Magpies. Yeah. They said Isaac fell off at the start of the season. That's his 6th goal in successive games. Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm here for this. That United pack smells kind of loud still. Now, I'm not even buying Kai Havertz. I love him, but come on, Arsenal fans. Like, we're a neutral platform here, DG Nation. Yeah, we're quite balanced. And you want to, like, well, we got Havertz up front. And I'm not saying to alienate him, but come on, man. Come on, man. Imagine Isaac, Saka, Odegaard behind, Declan Rice sweeping. As many fullbacks as you want. Just put the bread down, Cronky, man. Just put the bread down on this guy, man. Just put the bread down. Man, you are winning. Apologies. Typed it in the wrong way. I bet you wish I was right. But yeah, Man United are actually losing. Apologies, folks. Let's edit that, actually. Smash the like button. Newcastle taking the lead. I mean, Man United, you got to make it difficult. We were talking about the midfield a lot prior to the game. It's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that. Newcastle started well. They've attacked primarily down the right-hand side. The goal came from the left. Feel sorry for Amarin. Like, these are I didn't think it'd be that bad, but this is what Man United are going to have to go through until at least next season at the very least. It is a process. The players are badly coached. They got bad habits. Either the players are not good enough, either the players are bad, they got bad habits, and they're just bad collectively. The ones that are good are part of a bad bunch. And as much as Amarin can give them the tools and all these things, there's some things that you can't really teach. And like, it's not just them two. And I actually think they should keep Maguire, if I'm honest. And I don't think Lissandro's that bad, even though they overrated him. Well, you've got a World Cup winning centre back there, and you've got an England international. What's going on? I wonder how long Amarin will persist at Man United with a back three, though. A back three can still be offensive, but being devil's advocate, most teams play a back three because they thingy, because they can't defend. Lewis Hall. I'm sure Chelsea fans will love that. Chelsea, so many players come through Chelsea Academy, innit? And it's one thing the ones that have played for Chelsea, or, you know, the group of them that won the Champions League, but you got Anya, who respectfully to Nottingham Forest, he's being linked with City. You got Lewis Hall doing his thing for Newcastle. You got a lot of them dotted around. Speaking of the devil, you know, Lewis Hall's on the ball. It's his cross that led to the first. I would love Gordon, but again, Newcastle did the scouting thing right. No one was really gassing up Gordon at Everton. They did what they needed to do. They put the bag down on Isaac, and they're laughing. The weirdest thing is, yeah, this is why football's weird, because the midfield, I actually thought that would be Man United's issues, and in many ways it probably still is, but on the ball they look all right. Casemiro, curse of the commentator, he's just trying to make me look bad, but Zertsky's dropping, you got Ericsson on the ball, and you can see Isaac smells blood. Nobody's followed the run. Isaac's just watching this again, like, it's just incredibly street smart striking. Hey, that's a wavy celebration from him as well. If Newcastle get a corner, you already know it's a goal. Have faith, man. Amarin yet to know who to play. What a shame. Damn. What I like about Isaac is he can score a range of different goals and still be involved in play. You get it? Ballers can play with ballers. He can pull out wide. He can do the traditional striker thing. Joe Linton, Jacob Murphy. Oh, it's behind everyone, Murphy, or United could have conceded again. First time we're seeing Ahmad Diallo. Oh, are you sure you should do that? That's why probably, but I shouldn't. You know, he's got good intentions. Trippier, Gomares, not see much from Man United. But let's be honest, we ain't getting these players for the prices these other clubs might get them for. To a degree, but what option do you have? You either scout the profiles, find the cheaper alternatives, scout these guys, you know. Everybody, it's easy for me to say, but half of these guys that are linked to several clubs, they were all, with the exception of the big money signings, they were all somewhere. You know, Isaac Sociedad, when he was at Sociedad, they bought him for like 10 million. Newcastle were onto that early. It's fair enough they paid 70, 80, but it's fair to say they will get more than that at this moment in time. John Duran was in the MLS. Ollie Watkins was at Brentford. Ivan Toney was at Brentford. In fact, well, they were languishing in the lower leagues before that. Vlahovic, you know, was at Fiorentina before it came. Oh my God, Mazarawi's got done by Gordon there. He's fortunate Gordon hasn't found his man. Joe Linton's hit over. So yeah, man, I still don't think there's excuses. Or you just pay the rate, man. Like you spent 100 on Declan Rice, and I'm not even buying it. Yeah, like forget Declan Rice for a sec. But surely got strike. No, in fact, carry on with the Declan Rice point. Strikers win games. I know it's an outdated view, but strikers win games. If anyone should cost a lot of money, or you should be prepared to overpay or anything of that ilk, for me, it should, in theory, be on attackers because that's what wins games. So if you got 100 or you found 100 to spend on Declan Rice, then that I'm not even buying him. I love Rice, but he's a 6. You're playing him as an 8. Why not spend the money on a guy like that? Why not? And it does feel to a degree we're kind of getting to that stage, Arsenal, where we need to. Like Kai Havertz has done well, but could that 65 million and a bit on top have got you something different? I don't know. I'm purely being devil's advocate. Have not really seen anything from Man United, man. Like Newcastle at this moment in time are a better coach side, play with a lot more intensity, are moving the ball around a lot better, have had the majority of the ball. Man United not been able to get anything going in an attacking play, and obviously fell asleep for the goal. It still is only 1-0, though. Weirder things have happened. Joe Linton. See, even that. How has he found Isaac? Isaac sends the lit for a bagel, cuts in from Casemiro, bang it, movie. The shot's blocked. Gomares tries to head it onto a teammate. If you haven't subscribed, to smash the like button. What are you doing? Speaking of what you're doing, what is Deluded doing? Overplaying. And he's gifted it straight back to Gordon. Bloody hell, Man United, mate. United have done that. What's your number one realistic target? Mine would be Mbeumo, but Mbeumo's another one. Like, obviously, he's not under contract as much as Isaac, but you've got Arsenal probably would have to pay more than Isaac would be worth in the summer, or they'd be prepared to spend. Because why would Brentford? Of course, players' heads can get turned, money talks, but when you're seeing Cunha, Wolves are in a relegation race, Newcastle, Isaac, they're trying to do what they're doing. Kudus, they're trying to do what they're doing. Mbeumo, Brentford are doing what they're doing, like, and they're actually doing all right in the table. These guys are not leaving in January unless you overpay. Tonali, is that switcher play going to come off? It finds Gordon. To be fair, Newcastle got 1-2 good players. I wouldn't mind the Arsenal. Tonali, Gomares, Isaac, Gordon. I love a fullback, even though we got Lewis Skelly. Lewis Hall, you could sign for us for no reason. Good bunch. They got something here, man. I think Kudus and Gyökeres are realistic. We need a game changer in January, though. In January, because even if the fees are, but Arsenal not activating Gyökeres' contract. Gordon, the touch wasn't good enough. Ahmad's done his defending. Yeah, like we're not spending that. I think Mbeumo will be a bit more realistic than the Kuduses and the Cunhas and the Isaac. Definitely Isaac, Gyökeres as well. Personally, I think Arsenal have admiration for Gyökeres. I think they like him, but I think it's more paper talk. I don't think he's the one for them. Murphy, Gordon can't bring it under. Newcastle a real team now. United fans still living in the 2000s. Chelsea goal disallowed. Way! We love VAR. We love VAR until I have to watch my team Arsenal play. To be fair, I would say the damning thing for Man United, if I was Amarin, I know you lot are going to make mistakes. I know you lot are not that good, but make it difficult. Like, I'm not even playing down Newcastle because Newcastle have rocked up away from home doing everything their managers ask. They're competent. They're moving the ball around. Not a single player is hiding at this moment in time. They've obviously scored. But they've not had to be that good. They've not had to break a sweat. You would think, respectfully, this is an FA Cup game against a non-league side or something. Like, for all Premier League clubs, but especially a club at the stature and the standard of Manchester United, like, and I'm not these Premier League, because I think in the Premier League, people like people running around for no reason, but like, make it difficult, run around, have some. United are at that stage now where, of course, you got to play for the manager, you got to play for the fans, and I don't mean this in a disingenuous or a selfish way, but you might need to play for yourselves. Like, you're embarrassing. You're part of a big football club's worst time in history. To be fair, that could be said for a number of teams. Man United have the ball back here. The one thing is, if they do wake up, it's only 14, 15 essentially minutes in, and they're only a goal down. It's one of them games where it feels like a lot of time has passed than actually has. Is that man FPL settings? And Salah been carrying my FPL this season. I got Salah. I mean, Haaland scored for once. You know, I should have ditched him time. I should have ditched him time ago for Isaac. 6-7 games ago, where Isaac went on this run. Lisandro Martinez. And again, a priority for Man United has to be a couple of midfielders. They need another 6, in my opinion. Need an 8 more than anything, especially, you know, here. I know they look stocked for centre halves, but if you're going to play a back 3, automatically your centre backs, the back 3 have to be a bit more adventurous and glamorous on the ball, or at least 2 of the 3 have to. Now, Maguire's not in the team to do that. Deluded can do that. Lisandro can do that, but I feel that something's missing. Shout the young Lenny Euro. Oh, Nana, you've killed Martinez there, you know. Martinez has bailed you out. That's a dodgy pass. Eriksen plays it forward to a Magpie shirt. And then this is it. Like, Man United can't press together. Haven't seen Højlund at all, really. Doing up cardio. Press the like button. Tell them again. Would you take Liam Delap? I wouldn't be against him. My first preference would be, like, obviously it's not going to happen, but the Isaacs, the Gyökeres, the guys that are kind of ready now, really, if I'm honest with you. Liam Delap's obviously done well, but he's still a youngest kind of forward. Obviously, I'm a hypocrite because I take Sesko, but I guess I just want a curtain raiser immediately. Christian Eriksen, Cruyff turned disarmed by Joe Linton. Poor from Eriksen. And Joe Linton's knocked it forward. This is why I like Isaac. Look at the variety of runs, and he's through on goal. Oh my God. If he scores, okay, he's doing too much. He's feeling himself too much. He's completely fluffed up that chip. Isaac, oh gosh. The camera's watching Isaac where he's spitting. The guy's like works the channels well, drops deep, and plays a traditional striker. Very good with his feet, quick. Hold up plays good. Everything you want in a forward, man. Absolute baller. He's tried to boy it. To be fair, it's like he's expecting Onana to come rushing off his line. Did anyone see Turkish versus Julian on AFTV the other day? No. That Julian guy's a madman. Mazawari. Ahmad. Haven't seen much from Ahmad. And Ahmad lost the ball here. Gambling. This defo never a foul. Gomares. Waits for Murphy. United players are not even following runners. Haven't seen much of Man United's attackers. Murphy on this right-hand side. Looks to take on Lisandro Martinez. Can he get some change out of him? No. I'm glad the Chelsea goal got disallowed, but I need that Palmer assist. The game's the game, man. Pardon me. If Isaac done that in an Arsenal shirt, half of our fans would be like, we need to upgrade. But speaking of FPL, do we know when the Cunha suspension is coming? I ain't got a clue, man. What do you think about Ahmad versus Cunha? Like two different two very different stages in their careers, really. Like Cunha's probably better right now, but I like Ahmad. Gamara, it's not even funny watching you do that to Eriksen, man. It's bullying. Tonali and Gamara's been running the show quietly. And him and his midfield partner Tonali have made sure the ball's gone to Gordon. Gordon taking on Mazawari. He's cold, you know. Anthony Gordon, that's our ball. Yeah, it's done. Joe Linton's bagged. I don't even support Man United, and I'm vexed for them, you know. This is tired. This is dead. Newcastle just doing the effing. Big up Newcastle, just doing the effing basics. The effing basics. If it stays like this or gets worse for United, I don't think Newcastle will have to work harder. Well, this will be the least they've had to work for 3 points this season. Credit to Newcastle, just doing the basics. Tonali, you know, Gomares, pass and move. Joe Linton, it's another one not following runners. One of the midfielders on this occasion has got to pick him up. And again, Lisandro Martinez and Maguire and Deluded don't know what the hell is going on. It's a badly coached side, and it's nothing to do with Amorim at this moment. They've just got bad habits and all over the place. All over the place. Horrible. Horrible. But you'd imagine Man United fans are used to this by now. Damn. Shit. Gordon FPL assists cooking this week. Who let Amorim cook? Right now, the pot's spoiled. The pot's spoiled, man. It's tipped over. And to be this could very well happen with Man United's first choice team, but like the midfield options. There's no dynamism. They don't want to play The centre-backs of Man United don't want to play. There's a lack of courage. No one wants to win their individual battles. It's same old for Man United. It's lifeless. It's stale. You don't get here. I take it from an Arsenal fan. I've seen my team like this. You don't just get here in one season. You don't get here overnight. It's a series of consistent bad decisions. And some of these players will F off and do all right somewhere else. You've seen that at Man United before. Alanga's doing his thing. Sancho's doing his thing. Couple man are doing. Fred was even doing his thing in Fenerbahce. So these are. I don't think there's many bad footballers, but together as a squad, the man them are shit. Like Dan Burn hasn't been tested in any capacity. There's too much space for Newcastle. It's two teams at two very different stages. That's probably the first time. I'm exaggerating. First time I see the pass. I mean the tackle. Joshua Zertsky. It's here with Højlund. Brother, step overs. To be fair, I don't blame you for dropping deep because you're not getting the ball up front. Saar hasn't had to do any defending really. I wonder who got United next. It could get dark. Football's weird. You never know. United might win. Might give us the rest of a chance to catch Liverpool up. But boy, it can get dark. Because if you're defending with the greatest of respect, if you're defending like this against Newcastle, and the game's kind of done in 20 minutes. It's not over to the fat lady sings, of course. Boy, Saturday, Sunday, whenever it is against Liverpool, you need to get your act together because if you give Trent Alexander-Arnold this time, Salah this time, and the many others, it's going to get dark. And Man United fans know it can get dark against Liverpool. Didn't they hold like 7 or something? Dang. Saliba would never. Gabriel would never. Shit, give you what you would if a guy like that. Dang. Man U. Call the Man United fans. It's not fun anymore. Truthfully, it's not fun anymore. And they don't answer their phones. It's not fun anymore. But for the culture, it's not fun, man. The only fun I get is trolling on Twitter. Yo, look, see, that's one. We'll try 3. Because the thing about Man United, they run up their mouths. You see, if it gets dark for Arsenal against Brentford or against Brighton, they'll be there doing the trains. Why is their headphones connected? None of them are going to answer. Højlund. To be fair, though, I don't know for United, but you make it 2-1, things could happen. Look, none of them are answering. That's 1. I said I'll try 3. They're scared, man. I'd hate to be these lot. Gomares. Hey, man, you and Isak might as well just sign for Arsenal together, man. I think Gomares, first bad decision Gomares has had. I don't know why he's looking for a free kick. See, they're scared, man. They're scared. Damn. Everything's Alex Ferguson built. It's just crumbling. Like, it's not even just. At this point, you might have to play Marcus Rashford, didn't it? Really? It's dark. Smash the like button, people. And in the centre-back's defence, like Eriksen obviously has to be slightly high up the field. Casemiro, he's never been known as someone that can play a ball consistently forward. Nobody wants it. People are shook. I thought Man United were back. Zerkamp, Ivorian, Messi, the great Butcher, Martinez, best right back in the league. They're a lot better than Haaland, Højlund. What happened? I'm confused. Boy. You know. It's dark. 2 crosses. I mean, United, no matter what Amarin does, like dead ball scenarios, aerial duels, United need to go back to basics. Because some of the goals they concede are calamitous. Calamitous. Absolutely calamitous. It's lovely, though. I'm here for this. Let's get to the good old trolling on Twitter. Casemiro. Bro, United. Are we going to see 10 passes? It's not even fun getting on to United anymore. I promise you, look, it's not fun. It's quite boring now. The fun's been completely sucked out. Pause. Nana saved. It's not fun anymore, man. Where it could get dark. Liverpool do your job on the weekend. And Gordon's cold, man. But then you look at it, like, obviously, Tonali might go for goal here. He has, it's deflected. You look at it. Newcastle could make up to 100 million on Gomares. Not saying these will be the fees. Up to 100 million on Isaac. English abilities there, but English tax on top of everything. Gordon as well. Amarin destroyed his reputation, should have never left Sporting. Boy, if United are really committed to a project, then it's good that it looks like this to start. They now have to stomach it to ride. They now have to have the stomach to ride it out. If Ten Hag was still here, it would have been 4-0 to Newcastle. It was all banter when Arsenal finished 8th and we're 15th in November. It's peak now. Phase 1 looking rocky. Trippier's corner. Oh, do you know what? Kieran Trippier, did you go for goal? Either way, Onana's been equal to it, but decent chance. That'll be in the match of the day highlights. And we need that. Onana's actually done something from a corner. DJ, I can't lie, we're playing Newcastle at the worst time. Them coming in form for the cup next week. But Newcastle's not a team you want to play, but boy, it is where it is. Trippier's corner again to the back post hasn't worked out. This match is ridiculously one-sided. There's nothing to talk about from a United perspective at the moment. Nothing. Zilch. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up for us for the rest of the season. Boy, Newcastle is going to be hard even with Saka. I hear that. Gigi, what was your score prediction and would you like to re-examine it? I went 2-0 Newcastle. Boy, might have to add another 2 on that. Oh. Dan Burn laughing. Dubravka laughing. Well, I swear Dubravka was at United on loan last year. Boy. It's Pete, Christian Eriksen. Might be 4-0 by now. It depends how much Newcastle want it. If it carries on like this, I don't know who Newcastle got on the weekend, but any players that need a bit of rest, they might be able to get some. The majority of the possession for United has been in the defensive third and somewhat the middle third. Like, see nothing really in Newcastle's area. Casemiro, Lisandro Martinez, who I will give Lisandro that as a neutral, it does feel like he tries to force the issue. Speaking of forcing the issue, Casemiro's pass hasn't come off. Tries to force the issue a bit for Man United, but it's an issue. He's not the guy you want doing that. United fans, some of you lot thought you was back because your manager wears designers, though. There he is on his tiptoes, quinting like Gallagher. It's crazy. My manager could never. Say what you want about him. Tonali. Wonder if he's got a bit on. Paqueta might even have one on. Trippier. Finds Isaac. Isaac loses it. Christian Eriksen. Isaac, I don't feel you should be appealing for that. Man United shouldn't sign anyone. They must play academy kids. Enough of this mess of ruining players' careers. They got Euro now. Joe Linton to Bruno Gomares, Christian Eriksen surely fouled him. Either way, Gomares is just simply too strong. Murphy, the lots won the ball there. Corner kick to Newcastle. I tried, no one answered, man. Chelsea will score any second now. Yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up for Ipswich. Pick them up, though. Come on, Gordon, man. DG, would you take Aderinga and Jan for that right wing? Yeah, I'll take it for the squad, yeah. But I ain't gonna do that. To be fair, his hype hasn't died down, but he's clearly not been doing what he was doing at the start because he was the one everyone wanted. Dan Burns come up for the corner. Come on, man, you can bag. Come on, Lewis Hall, man. Find the top, find the man. Decent delivery and we're gone. Decent delivery. Oh, we're doing one from the training ground. It's taking short trip. Yeah, this was dead Newcastle, man. This is dead. This is dead. It's not gonna bang. Lewis Hall's gone for the shot. I always think if you're a defender and you do them smart routines, it's such a waste going up for it. Tonali's delivered. It's not the worst of balls. It's falling all the way here to Isaac on this left-hand side. What can the number 14 do? Is he going to go for the goal? Can't fashion a shot. Trippier's on it. Gordon's there. Is Sarr offside? Sarr's gone for goal. It's ballooned all the way to Isaac, who's onside. Isaac has scored. Does the offside flag come up? Blood clot. Okay, it has. Isaac doesn't believe it. We're going to hold fire. The ball has been put in the back of Manchester United's net for a third time. Isaac believes it's onside. I thought it was off, but then I think it's kind of on. United, you better hope. Oh, no, he's on. Oh, he's on. He's on. He's on. Sir Alex Ferguson's bank card has declined. He's definitely on. He's definitely on. Is that? Please, bro. Come on, man. If you love football, you sign for Arsenal. Surely VAR's got to have a look. Oh, it's had a look. It doesn't count. Okay, Sir Alex Ferguson. Sorry for doubting you. Your bank card is still valid. Decisions still go against people at Old Trafford. Fair enough. Only that, I wish United, you deserve this, man. For when my club's unbeaten run ended in some cheating circumstances. Look at Isaac, man. Look at the guy. And when he loses it, and next brother is on it. Joe Linton, Tonali. Come on, boys. Oi, Gordon, we're gone. United. Oh, Tonali's hit the post. United, you need to sign some Sunday League players, man. Shout Gary Neville, because some Salford players will play better than this. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. You're a sick person if you are enjoying this happening to Man United. Smash the like button. Smash the like button if you're sick. You're a sick man or a sick woman if you're enjoying this demise. Well, the relegation race is looking spooky. No, I'm chatting. United won't get relegated, but unless there's a massive upturn in form. In my 29 years, in fact, I'm probably capping because United probably have finished 8th in my 29 years. But this would be the lowest they fall. And Amarin, I think that's the Ahmad has won the ball back. He's completely barged Gordon, and that pass is horrible. Wakanda Messi. Ahmad is cold, but bro, you look, could never compare Donny to Saka. And a United player is about to get embarrassed because Kobe Maino's coming on. Does he take Eriksen off? Or does he take Zerkamp off? Aaron, make sure you got the Zerkskis off. And to be fair, I don't know the context around why Kobe Maino didn't start, but that's probably something Amarin needs to hold. Boy, Zerkamp look vexed, boy. You better get on the phone to your agent, boy. Run back to Italy, man. It's a nicer weather over them sides. It's dark. Dark. And the thing is, you've seen United come back from 2 goals, but it's not that Man United. I'm sick right now, literally. Hey, Rance is cool, man. Newcastle slapped 150 million price tag on Isaac. This is horrible, man. Call it the massacre of Manchester. Both Manchester clubs in spliffs multiple times. It's true, but at least City can sit there and say, oh, recently we've done this, that, and the other. Zerkamp getting hooked in the first half. Crazy. Stinker and hook. This is lovely stuff, man. But it's not fun anymore. This happens to Man United all the time, man. Casemiro. Can't understand why he started Eriksen and Casemiro. Not a clue. This is so bad. I'm rolling on the floor in fits of hysteria. Make sure we're smashing the like button. I'm enjoying this to the fullest. Just had 2 United fans telling me Ugarte is better than Partey and Fernandes is better than Odegaard. Boy, Amarin in lifetime contract. Man United are getting carved like turkey on Thanksgiving. Lovely stuff. This is lovely, man. This is lovely stuff. Ollie Watkins has scored a penalty for Aston Villa. It's 1-1 between them and Brighton. Boy. And to be fair, I mean, I don't know what statement you can give out. And obviously the manager had to make changes, yeah, but surely I always feel first half subs, it's a bit of a statement to the players out there. Like, anyone can get it today. Ahmad, Casemiro, Lisandro Martinez. It's here with the lot on this left-hand side. Can he deliver? Can he even control the ball? Surely Murphy was fouled, and he is. Boy, We love this. Okay, it's the 10th of January and Arsenal announced the signing of Hato. The club announced that will not sign anyone else. Are we happy? No. I'm happy to sign Hato, but I wouldn't be happy. Nah. Because it's cool having Hato for years to come. But this season, I need to find someone that can play in Saka's position and address certain areas. Boy, great way to end 2024. You never know. One United goal and it could get techie for Newcastle. Weirder things have happened, but boy, spare thought for the manager, man, because you work on things all week, you tell them several things, and then they play like this. Oh, Josh Rosetsky heading down the tunnel. Oh no, why did you sub me? Why did you sub me, Amarin? Why me? Oh, to be fair, he's walking up the steps. Oh, I thought the agenda was about to agenda. Oh, Nana to Lissandro Martinez. Arsenal, I can't lie to you, lot. You need to beat these lot 3 times. Losing to United in this state is unacceptable. It's like they tried to play through Lissandro Martinez. That's a decent ball by Deluded. Not sure what that was from Ahmad. Not sure what that was from Lewis Hall. Deluded to Lissandro Martinez. Go on, Rey Mysterio. The butcher, who's been butchered several times out here. Casemiro, Mainu. Deluded. Mazawari. What can he do? Ahmad. This is horrible, man. Not for me, but for United fans. Lissandro Martinez, that's a decent idea. Asked a lot of Mazawari. Mazawari keeps the fight going. Dan Burn, is he fouled? The ref thinks so. Newcastle fans singing sacked in the morning. Prime bants. Absolute bants. Yo, that came off Joe Linton's arm. I never saw it. Can't comment on it. Pardon me. Right is right and wrong is wrong. But boy, I've seen certain clubs get away with murder for the majority of the 2000s. The man said the butcher's been turned into salami. The lap is causing Chelsea problems. Forest finishing the weekend above Chelsea. You got to see the vision with Hato. Hato goes left back, Rice, DM, MLS. I hate all of that, man, but trying to win the trophy this year. They made Zerkamp go back to the bench. At this rate, Big Sam will be brought into United for the relegation scrap. Expect fireworks at halftime. There needs to be fireworks, but Amarin's probably early on got through shouting. Like, he's probably done all of that shouting thing now because it's happening every week for United. At some point, like, it's just a madness. Joe Linton. Kobe Mainoo tries to foul him. Joe Linton's too strong for that. This guy is bullying. And if that pass came off, Casemiro's won it back. Lissandro Martinez is giving it away. Refa said it's no handball. Gordon, Joe Linton, Bruno Gomares, Lewis Hall, Tonali, who could have scored, tries to clip it over the top. Does find Trippier. Trippier heads it first time to Isak. Isak pops up everywhere, man. Come on, Newcastle. We want 3, man. Zerkamp, you know. Wakanda Messi, Zerkamp. Way. Speak. Love this. This is amazing stuff. Damn, big up yourself. Nah, DG, speak for yourself, man. This is still fun for me after all the pain United caused me growing up. I'll always enjoy their downfall, bun them. I hear it. No sympathy for the manager. Should have waited until the summer to leave Sporting. Boy, Sporting ain't doing too well. Probably not as bad as United. To be fair to Højlund, he is chasing lost causes. Peak for Zertsky. DJ, you a dog person or a cat dog? I ain't got either, but I'd rather a dog than a cat. These dogs are loyal. Cat's got the sweetest gig though, especially if you're them street cats that just roam out all day, come back home when you want, get fed, occasionally take it to the vet, F off and do whatever you want to do. Rashford warming up as well. Look at how Newcastle are playing for United. It's getting deep. It's too easy, man, but this is everything now. We kept a clean sheet with Zinchenko and give you. I knew what time it was. Lewis Hall. Bigger test alive for Newcastle. Next week they have a semi-final against Arsenal. No clue who they got at the weekend. Trippier. There's just too much space. United players, they don't press together. There's too many gaps. It's too easy to pass through them. It's too easy to disrupt their shape. It's just horrible. Bruno Gomares, another great switcher play. Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall has enjoyed going forward as much as Anthony Gordon, if I'm honest with you. Gordon. Isaac, can he bring it down? Isaac somehow gets the better of Casemiro there, runs into traffic. Christian Eriksen finds Ahmad. Ahmad, that first touch was poor. And to be fair, Gordon's got back. And is that a throw into United? Rashford to Arsenal. Unless we're going to buy him permanently or buy him in the summer. Already got 2 Prem loans. Thank the Lord. Are we a rehab centre with the greatest of respect, or we try to be a football team? Shout out Rashford. Like I always say, I root for Rashford, you know. I want him to. I don't like seeing anybody in life down on their luck. Unless they're racist or, you know, a piece of shit as a person. I'm rooting for Rashford. Just not at my club. Just not, please. I'll be the first one to love Rashford if he did sign for Arsenal. But come on, man. We've already got a million question marks over this football club. Why add Marcus Rashford? I'm not one to believe the rumours about someone, but you got these rumours coming out how all the previous managers have had issues with him. Clearly, there's an agenda in the tabloids to a degree to paint him as a bad character, just based on the amount of articles. But there's no smoke without fire. It feels like every manager has had this kind of shenanigans with Rashford. Casemiro, go Saudi, man. Mazwari, he was better off going Brighton or Fulham or something. Man. Where United in the table? It's dark out here, man. It's very dark. We love it though, don't we? Boy, DJ, it's one of them where it's big up Rashford. I want you to succeed. Just not Arsenal, big man. There you have it. There you have it. DG need to cop a bottle of rival tears for occasions like this, bro. They need to what? Whoever owns that or whatever, swing me some bread, then swing me some sponsorship thing, bro. I'll make my own rivals tears, pagan tears. You lot make sure when it's out, you cop it. Smash the like button and subscribe. Happy New Year as well, man. Watching players like Zerkamp and Anthony have made me respect Nicolas Pepe much more. It's just not going to happen for you currently, Xerxes. Pardon me. And I rate the Italian league, as I always say, yeah, but you lot always say I have an agenda. Deep it, people. The people that struggle in all these other leagues, they always, whether it's them early teens, early 20s to the kind of 30 plus forwards, they always go over Italy. They start looking lit. They get bought. They start looking a bit, it looks a bit fugazi. Newcastle have had 11 shots, 4 on target, and Eddie Howe should be vexed that there's not 3-4. This should be a historic win. That's a good bit of skill from Casemiro. Well, no point in doing the skill if you can't pick out a teammate. Gomares loses it. I think for Newcastle, they just got to remain professional in it. Do you think Nottingham Forest can make the Champions League spots? At this moment in time, it's a real possibility, but especially as we're getting closer to the 20-game mark, but it could look different in the next 5-10 games. But, you know, for me, so far this season, I think Fulham, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, they've been very good value for money and deserve to be overperforming, quote-unquote. Onana to Deluded. Mazawari. Bandulu skills. Delit's gone long, but how far is this going to go? Højlund. Eriksen. See what I'm saying? Can't get out their half, really. They can't string... Their attacking players cannot string 10 passes together. Oh, the Bradker's ramping. What do I know? He's picked out a good pass to Hall. Mazawari's tried to foul him. Lewis Hall's done very well to retain possession there and go back to his goalkeeper. His goalkeeper's first touch isn't the best. They're inviting a lot of pressure on himself. Newcastle have to be careful, man. Mazawari's read by Dan Burn. Dan Burn. Isaac. Gomares. Back to Isaac, bro. Isaac is the guy, man. Like, never going to get him Arsenal, but he's the guy, man. You do everything. Fall into the box. Are we going to get a third? It's falling to Gordon. Gordon, you're going to keep that. There's 3 minutes of added on time, by the way. Boy, it's treacherous out here, man. Liam Delap's last 4 Premier League goals he scored against West Ham away, Brentford away, Spurs away, Chelsea away. I don't know why, but when I think of Liam Delap, I always think like what's going on with that Ferguson fella at Brighton, like, Fabian Shaw. Bruno Gomares goes back to his centre half, gets it back from his centre half. Bro, Gomares is cold as well. I mean, other people's good players always, you're never really going to appreciate your own, but like, oh, Newcastle's Fabian Shaw's gifted it back to Kobe Mainoo. Casemiro struck it wide. Arteta, man. Edu, there could have been a reality of Declan Rice, Gomares partnership, Isaac up front, the Sakas, the Odegaards, they're all lurking. And this is what I mean. Complacency could be a killer for Newcastle. Because really, that should have been the only positive Manchester United fans have. Not sure what Casemiro was doing, man. He must have been trying his best to attempt Thierry Henry and Ruud van Nistelrooy as finishes. Casemiro's been a good professional footballer. He's not known for his goals, though. DG, when meeting a new girl, do you check back or Milk Factory? Fuck is Milk Factory? Pardon my French. What's Milk Factory? That better not be saying no bookie stuff. Kobe Mainoo. They let's try to force it into Højlund. Like, this is amazing, man. Tonali. League Cup settings, really. Feels like the early rounds of the League Cup or the FA Cup, if I'm honest. I don't know what that is. To be fair, Ferguson's still a young forward, but he's not playing at Brighton. You need to go get some game time. I was watching Squid Game 2. Just checked 2-0 down already. I wouldn't mind if we got Cunha, Kudus, or an attacking player and Ferguson for depth. Dream chasing. Come on, boys. We want more, man. Kobe Mainoo. Ahmad's in my FPL team. Smash the likes for our man DJ. Appreciate that. Casemiro, go Saudi, bro. Casemiro has nothing to prove in the professional game. You played for a big club like Man United. I'm sure you've won. I'm sure you were there when Ten Hag copped his 2 trophies. Everyone knows your thing from the Madrid days. Did you win the league at Porto? You've done everything. You've played for your country. You've done everything. Go and get paid in Saudi, man. Link up with Neymar or something. There's nothing to be gained here. Apart from the salary, which I imagine is amazing. Oi, Newcastle 2, Manchester United 0, and let's be real, Newcastle have not had to break a sweat. They've not had to break a sweat. Not in the slightest. They've turned up, been professional, scored the goals, looked like a competent football team, and keeping it moving. Not even Saudi played a part-time thing in Qatar in front of the princes. You're even mad. Newcastle 11 attempts to United 3 down. What half have I missed? Training ground exercise for Newcastle. They've moved the ball well. They've been competent, bro. Like, I'm take nothing away from Newcastle, but it's more of a case of how bad Man United have been. Like, if I'm honest with you, the 2 Newcastle goals were great. They have technically scored 3. VAR got involved for 1. Tonali hit the post, so there is a reality where it could have been more. As Social Join said there, Newcastle have had 11 shots, 4 on target. Man United have had 3 shots, none on target. The only thing they've been close to with Newcastle is, there's only 1 pass. I haven't seen that in a minute. Man United have played 292 passes. Newcastle played 293. And now, clearly, Newcastle have moved the ball forward a lot more. So there's probably more forward passes. Yeah. Boy. Damn. Speak. Boy, it's not even really. I'm trolling everyone I know that supports Man United, but it's not fun. It's not fun. Amarin thought he was the guy. I mean, realistically, he wasn't going to change everything, innit? Ten Hag had issues, but he's not alone, man. Like, he's not alone. They're getting ripped. United are getting absolutely smoked. I apologize to you, lot. We shouldn't have done a watch along. If I knew it wouldn't be, if I did, it wouldn't be entertaining. Boy, can't be blaming Ten Hag. What is Milk Factory? I'm not involved in any talk until you explain what the hell that is. Big up DG was watching a series that remembered you had a watch along doing, had to pass by. Big up the Kenyans, man. Caroline, one love. Mike, appreciate you. Hey, you're back. DG, bro, hope you had a nice Christmas here and strapped in for Road to 70K 2025 is yours. So they say, man. I'm trying my hardest, but I appreciate that, my guy, man. Right back at you. Would love to get to 70 because once you get to 70, for me, I think the penny will drop in that, bro. Like, I think I'll literally sit here. I think about it at least 20 times a day. You get to 70, I'm like, oh, you know, 100 is right there. Then you get the plaque, and I know you shouldn't chase vanity, but like, 100K, you can say you're about now, isn't it? Like, I'm part of it. I got a little plaque. I'll pull it up here. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's lit. So yeah, man, big up you. Look, we'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. Oh gosh. Oh. To the women out there, I apologize. So you're asking me if I prefer boobs or back? Beauty, man. Galley beauty, of course. And girls, you're gonna have to forgive me. I just have to give this explanation. If there's two girls, yeah, one's got fat but no back, or the one's got okay, don't have to be massive, but okay, and a mad back, which one sounds better? I know which one I'm on. It's 70K the plaque. No, 100. Shout out the Kenyans in the street, man. Don't have mercy for these United guys. These guys chat the most. You try to tell them reality, they still talk with chest. Bro, Man United fans, the ones I know, they talk with chest. They're so good at analyzing other clubs' situation, and you must win this and that. They gas up. Now they're not gassing up their players, but they gas up their players. Even still, they are. They've got all the, they've got all the best players ever, but not doing best player stuff. We'll be there. Fargo, appreciate that. Beauty always, man. So yeah, hope that's the answer. But they ain't nothing like some titties, man. Both, man. Not everything in life should be compared. Ain't nothing like some chocolate chips, man. But hey, digressing. DG, we are seeing how football comes in cycles. Teams like Newcastle, Forest are back on their way up. Do you think Blackburn or Sunderland will become key Prem teams again? How long will it take? You never know. Weirder things have happened. For Blackburn, can't really see it. To be fair, Sunderland got a really good youth, like bunch of young players and whatnot. So they could get back. You never know. But it takes a while, man. Because Newcastle been building their thing for a minute. Forest been building their thing for a minute. But you are right. Football does work in cycles. I wish this cycle of this whole system crap would be done. If I'm honest with you. And this whole, right, I'll be real. I'm not going to sit here and say football's not enjoyable anymore because it definitely is, especially like tonight. And there's always good players, but being a footballer, it's not too many games are enjoyable, man. And like you see it at youth level, man. Like you can see that not necessarily the best footballers are recruited. This even as young as 10 and that now. Like it's not even necessarily the best technical levels recruited. It's who's the best athletes and that. So yeah, man. Just here for the tears. Don't forget, people. Again, you lot buoyed me, man. I said I was trying to get a Q&A show out for you lot tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve and that. I'll pull it on it's on the YouTube community tab. Like only 2 people ask questions. Big them up. I might still answer that anyways. But yeah, if you got any questions, get them in, man. Your watch-alongs are arguably the best on YouTube. Alvin, I appreciate the fact that you think like that, but I don't know, man. I think the most logical. I think the most balanced. But we're not acting like prats over here, man. Big up you lot for being part of the nation, man. All you man in the stream, make sure you shout these channels in other accounts. Appreciate that, man. Forest was helped by breaking the bank. Arsenal have to do it one more time. And I hear it. And to be fair, money helps. Newcastle started spending peas. Like, there's no way around it. Like, there's no kumbaya thing anymore, bro. Like, if you want to be serious, in which you'd imagine Newcastle is a problem to the traditional top six sooner rather than later, you got to spend peas. Everybody, within reason, everyone's spending peas anyways in the league. Like, we live in a day and age where did Bournemouth sign Zanoli? I can't remember, but not Newcastle, Bournemouth. Bournemouth were going toe to toe with AC Milan for a player. Like, do you know how mad that is? Why do you think? I mean, the Premier League clubs and the owners, everyone's gonna go where the money is, anyways. But why do you think these foreign clubs, they're so on the Super League and that? This country is getting richer and richer. The others are getting poorer and poorer, and that's not necessarily true, but that's why, like, not even dissing Juventus. Juventus will genuinely forget the traditional top six. Juventus, if a player was a bit indifferent about, I don't really mind if I go to Juventus, I don't really mind if I'm playing in the Premier League, and you get beyond the prestige of a club, whatever, pardon me, Juventus would genuinely struggle. Because you're going to get more. The first thing is, everybody knows in England, you're going to get good wages. And we can do all of this. Footballers shouldn't focus for money and that. It is about money, especially for those, I hate to refer to it as that, but especially those that come from third world nations. And I must say, yeah, United fans, I sympathize on one hand because that did look like a handball watching that goal again, but then I don't, because I've got friends that support Man United. I remember when someone got definitely there was elbows and all sorts at St. James's Park last season. Nobody cared. Everyone just knew Arsenal was out. So yeah, man. And I do think Arsenal fans, we are like victims, and we do the woe is me, and we're like the boys and girls who cry wolf. But we've been telling you about these referees. Now everybody wants to ask questions about them. We've been saying they're bookie. You lot have behaved like we're them preachers outside train stations and that, saying God is coming, you save your life now. No disrespect. First they mock you, and then they try to side with you. So forget all of that. We tried to tell you about these refs. We really did. We really did. And as I said, sorry people, I'm getting cramped. Some Arsenal fans sound like victims, so I understand it. Some Arsenal fans moan about everything to the point where the things that we legitimately need to moan about, they're not getting no traction. But we tried to tell you about these refs. We tried. Been telling you lot. And Man United, you lot can't talk, because I can't forget at this very pitch how our unbeaten run ended. Don't get twisted, though. This is why I like being 29. Probably the last wave that got to see Arsenal half decent, see my team win the league at your ground. Love it. 2024 has been good, man. I see Welbeck pack United. We've packed United 1-2 times. United are packing themselves. Smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here, man. What you lot doing? Nothing but respect for Manchester United as a club. It's just your fans. It's just your fans. Empty barrels make the most noise. And that's what they do. Make the most noise. So you have to hold your licks today. When are people going to realize the Premier just is more competitive now? It is. And then, like, it's very different. But then I even look at clubs like Brighton differently, because it would be fair to say, potentially, in terms of recruitment, Brighton probably they're one of the best, or they've had the better hits to misses ratio than a lot of teams, right? But I always think to myself, Tony Bloom's worked wonders. Caicedo, good money. Benjamin White, good money. Cucurella, good money, and there's probably some others. McAllister, not the groundbreaking of fees, but they must have got him for a couple of pennies, and they sold him for 30-35 million. So they've done that. They keep recruiting. At what point are Brighton going to say, you know what, we've got the TV right money, we're getting Premier League stability and all of that stuff. We've obviously, our owners have got peas anyways. When are we going to hold on to a couple of these players now, and rather than just, occasionally get Europe, actually try and kick on now? I don't know. But sometimes you let no backslides for chess and adventures. Sometimes you're moving mad social joints. Everyone's gonna get that. Yeah, I ain't done that in years, man. It depends on the step, man. Like, if you know, that was so coded, man. Arsenal's the worst recruitment ever, especially with attackers. What I wouldn't say we're the worst. Why don't we have Isaac? I wish I could answer that. Gyökeres, wish I could answer that. Marmoush, quality. Vlahovic, I don't know if he's the answer anymore, but I like him. Sesko, more than welcome. Big up Apartment of Defense. Big up the moderators, man. And the scores are coming. It's 2-0 Ipswich. Yes! Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Hey, this festive period's been amazing. Let me calm down, though, because Arsenal got Brentford away and Brighton away, but I'm seeing Spurs pack themselves. Obviously, Liverpool aren't dropping points, but City have been packing themselves. Spurs showing their shitness. United probably shits of the lot. This is absolutely amazing. I need to see my FPL, man. I saw 67 points. Hey, no one can talk to me. 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 Nobody can talk to me. Where am I in the league? I must be top 10 again. Okay, I jumped up from 67th place to 46th. In my private league, I'm first though, by 6 points. Top 10 finish in our league, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. What's the other results happening, man? Or better yet, fixtures, because results are not going to come up. Aston Villa have turned it around. There's 2-1 Aston Villa against Brighton. Ipswich are winning 2-0. Newcastle are winning 2-0. You know what? The United fans didn't answer their phones. So we're going to have to call some Chelsea fans, man. Don't think you lot are not in the title race, you know, because what was it, 2 years ago? The year Saliba got injured. We were saying, no, we're not in the title race. We got bullied. You lot in the title race, bro. If Liverpool win the league, Chelsea bottled it as well. We're bullying them into that. Let's see if Chelsea fans are brave. Oh, the darts. Who's winning? I'm even acting like I know what's going on in darts. They're graft. Look, see, everybody, look, this is how you know I'm a menace. Nobody wants to answer their phones when I'm around anymore. Oh, friends, what if it's the end of the year? What if I feel lonely? To my friends that watch my streams, I know you're watching it because I can see the group chat. I'm upset. I miss you guys. Well, some of you that support Man United and Chelsea, I meant to be going out for New Year's with you lot. Why are you lot doing this? They're all hiding. You know what? I will say that with Liverpool fans that I know are genuinely annoying. This year, they left me alone. And on that front, it's kind of cool. So, yeah, man. How many title races have you won? Oh, UK Strange, you're my guy, man. It's all banter, man. It's all banter. But you're doing the war stories. Doing the Arsenal history thing. I hear it. In 2011, we won the league. And then... I hear it. And no matter what you say, bro, you're my guy. But no matter what you say, it don't replace the hurt of now. Amari scored. Yeah. Second half is beginning. But hello. Merry belated Christmas, Happy New Year, my brother. You right?
I hate you.
Why? I'm watching Man United, Newcastle. Newcastle winning 2-0. Is Chelsea playing today? When's the next game? Chelsea playing today?
We're winning 2-0.
No, wait. Okay, let's cut the crap. Man, they get smacked up by the tractor boys and that. You dickhead. What's going on?
Fuck you, it happens.
No, it don't happen. It don't happen. Not against Ipswich. It don't happen. Where's Cole Palmer? It must really be cold. Cole Palmer's freezing. Well, go for Mudryk. He's a drug. Yeah. Mudryk's a nitty though, so he does drugs, and he took the wrong drugs as well. He got worse. Pussy.
What the fuck is that got to do with us?
Mudryk, mate. Mudryk. That's your guy.
Fuck Mudryk, blood. You ain't worried about Mudryk.
Oh, hey, what is Caicedo on the pitch?
No, he's one of the best midfielders in the league.
Yeah, that's cool. So why is he getting patterned up? Declan Rice could never. You still gassing up Levi Colwill and toasting at them, man.
Hey, I thought you was wise, bro. Man said Declan Rice.
Declan Rice is colder than him, bro. He didn't get done up by Ipswich.
No, Caicedo's better than him.
Okay, but what about Christopher Nkunku? You lot got bumped. You got zanged.
It's a game, bro.
No, it's not. It's 2 big points. It's 3 big points. Sorry for my maths. Better drop because you're in the title race, my brother. Yeah, no, there's no comeback. You're in the title race. You're in the title race. Nah, you're in the title race, bro. You're in the title race. You've been winning games. You're in the title race. You're bottling it. I don't care what you said, blood. It's about winning the games. No, you're in the title race. So why you lot were second? Nah, G. You're in the title race. Big Chelsea. Big Chelsea. Big Chelsea. You can't. You're not Arsenal fans. We don't lose to Ipswich. Bro, are you winning? Are you winning or not? Are you winning or not? Are you winning or not? Are you winning? 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 Stop talking about war stories. Are you winning? Are you winning? Are you winning? Yeah, we did. Yes, we have. Are you winning? 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 You stop trying to go down fighting. Are you winning? Well, I'll go for Wesley Fofana that you said he's better than Saliba. You're not gonna come back. Why for the Cummings? I want this. You thought your manager was mess because he bowled, didn't it? Oh, he locked it off. Oh, mate. At least he's a champ. He answered his phone. He answered his phone. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I guess now Ipswich win was a good win. Amen. I'm not gonna lie, Ipswich, they could rub themselves out in it. So I just thought, let me get their licks in. Manchester United are attacking down this left-hand side. I mean, for Man United, you just got to get one goal and take it from there. Casemiro, I don't know what you're trying to do there. Dan Bernard, okay, the header was dodgy, but you've cleared your lines. Even that, how long are you? They just wait. Man United players are just waiting for Anthony Gordon to pluck it out the sky. It's a simple 1-2 with Isaac. Gordon's got the ball again. This is horrible, United, you know. DG tempting the footballing gods to get Chelsea back in the game. Now, realistically, they'll all come back in the game against Ipswich, but we're getting some loves. And then I remember we ain't got Bukayo Saka. Brentford away, Brighton away, Newcastle in the cup, Aston Villa, Spurs. Those are tomorrow's problems, man. Thank God I chose to watch the Chelsea game. Are United now in a relegation battle? Probably mathematically, they won't get relegated, man. They won't. But it's just, it's mad. I'm surprised anyone even answers the phone to DJ anymore. No, don't get twisted. When Arsenal take an L, I'm gonna, it's long. Matisse is losing his head. I bet Matisse will answer. Lissandro Martinez. Let's try Matisse, man. He's definitely big up Matisse, but he's definitely shook. To be fair, I ain't called his phone in a minute. He might actually answer. No, he won't. We need more goals, man. Not from United. Diallo's on the ball here. Kobe Mainoo. To be fair, at least Mainoo's made some impact. See, look, he's not answering. He's scared. Hey, long time, my brother. What on? Happy. What's going on? What's going on? Why for that? What's up, bro? Merry belated Christmas, Happy New Year. Please tell me they've conceded the third. Zerkat one for the future. 10 quid on Ipswich, gained 75 notes with Bet365. Good evening, DG. Respect as always. Mark, big up yourself. Elite head loss. No. At least he answered. I rate the ones who answered. 2 Chelsea fans have answered. Every United fan I know has ran. I give them that. They're better men than me. I ain't answering no phone when Arsenal get revved out. Forget all of that. Hey, you think I care what they think? Christian Eriksen's corner, that's actually a good knock. Mazwari tries to do the DG thing, but I didn't take a touch in the goal I showed you lot all the time. It's my only one on camera, really. Lewis Hall. So, there must be... What happened to that Lewis Miley of Newcastle? There must be some young G's that can get minutes today. Newcastle are boying it. They're actually creeping into old habits. They've lost the ball. Brentford will be a long game tomorrow. Wednesday. Oh, the Bradker. Lovely. How bad was Zertsky's performance? Did you miss the first half and seen a madness on Twitter? I mean, he was as crap as everybody, really. But he had to come off. That's the only, Eriksen wasn't coming off. Casemiro's not coming off. He's ineffective. Did Amari Hutchinson back? Yes. Let me see that goal. That's great play from Delap. Amari Hutchinson, you know. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. This has been a great evening. Great evening. Haylen settings. Well, he was at Chelsea and then went to Haylen and then rocked up back at Chelsea. And whatever. A lot of Arsenal fans used to mock him, but you're not going to play football. At the end of the day, every choice you made is seeing you play Premier League football. This is lovely. Newcastle, I'm disappointed, man. We want 4. We want 5. Shit, we want 7, boy. You lot might as well try to outscore Liverpool because Liverpool are going to do numbers. Absolute numbers on the weekend. Football's weird, man. If the United could maybe beat them. Lol. Big up you lot for hitting the like button. If you haven't, let's go, man. Is this Ipswich still like the son of Stokes? Yeah. Yeah. Madness, innit? Used to play for Derby, then went to City. He's at City for a couple of years. Obviously, he's gone to Ipswich. Apparently, Manchester City have a buyback clause. And everyone's been linked to him. I was desperate for a Murray Hutchinson to break into the team at Arsenal. I'm real bold out that one. We're going to watch his career from a 400. I got a lot of time for Amari, man. Some of you remember one of the first interviews with a footballer I did was him. So, pardon me, rooting for him. Relegation teams like Man United might do the thing at Anfield. Nah, Anfield's going to get dark, bro. If you're playing like this in front of in your own house, boy, that's a good bit of trickery from Kobe Mainoo. Okay, best bit of play. How long before Højlund messes it up? Fair enough. He's helped it on to Christian Eriksen to Rey Mysterio, Lisandro Martinez. You know what? Done all right there. Good hold-up play from Højlund. Ahmad goes for the shot. It's blocked. I mean, Newcastle have had to do some defending this half once. To be fair, every Newcastle player is in their own half. Long throw merchant from Stoke hated the lap. I hate Stoke. Like, maybe it's because of the whole injury for stuff like that. I'm gonna say I probably hate Stoke more than I hate Chelsea. Man United, to be fair. I need Mbeumo to do a madness for my FPL. I'm aiming for a 100-point game. Hey, chill out with that. Mbeumo's doing nothing, lad. Kobe Mainoo, Diallo, come and join Arsenal, man. You lot deserve better than this. Lisandro Martinez, I'm sure we could make you a steward or something at the Emirates. Isaac, he's by himself though. Gordon, you need to peel off. Helps it to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon, there needs to be reinforcements arriving from a Newcastle perspective. Rightly so, they've slowed it right down. If we signed Amari from Ipswich, would it be a good window? I'm biased, I'd say yeah, but it's not the upgrade, isn't it? DG, had an Arsenal game ever made you cry? Obviously, when you was a kid. I cried when we lost 1-0 to Swansea. Yeah, in secondary school. I've cried a lot of times with Arsenal. Thierry Henry leaving. Birmingham comes to mind, man, because that, like, yeah, bro, like big final, and that's how we're going out. I wish I could have cried tears about what Chelsea did to us in the Europa League final. Bad news for Newcastle. Here, Trippier's gone down. It looked like he was holding his hamstring. Maybe it's cramp and he's all right, but that's probably the end of his day. I don't know if he's just on receiving treatment. It looks like, yeah, it's the end. Another Cobham grad in Livramento looks like he's about to come on. I can't lie, I completely forgot about this shit. Yo, madman, Mike. Yeah, man, I don't like Stoke, man. Like, damn, you got to love football for that father and son plays. Crazy stuff, bro. How he's ended up as a striker. I wonder, because some things are genetic. I wonder if William Delap, just for banter, how far can he throw a football? Like, just to see if you're anything like your dad. Must be nice, isn't it? The saddest thing is, he's a better footballer than his dad already, but Delap's a Prem legend just for that long throw thing. He's a Prem legend. And Newcastle are enjoying it too much. Isaac's trying a million skills, man. He's acting like he's playing in a cage. Approaching the hour mark, it's still the same score it was at halftime, which is 2-0 to Newcastle. Newcastle have actually lived up to their name of being United. United have been divided. They really are in crisis. Trying the Peter Drury thing. You see the poetry there, people. Madness. Hey, Casemiro doing skills. Doesn't work out. Tonali. Gamaris. That was a fantastic tackle by Casemiro. It's been a better reaction in the second half for Man United, but nothing's changed. That Birmingham loss X'd me for time, the way they slept. Yeah, man, the way Koscielny's head got slapped, the way it happened. Because that was when I was like, no, we are actually shit. And that, like, obviously, we had the trophy out them times. That's when I thought, yeah, we're actually cursed now, you know, like we are at Trippier's coming off. We're actually cursed. Like, this is actually a mess. And I used to rate Koscielny, but after when Koscielny did that whole announcement with the Bordeaux thing, I switched it up. And then when you do pick Koscielny, you was a pussycat, really and truly. Like, you got badded up by Costa, badded up by Zigic and them players. You could get badded up all the time. Got headlocked by that striker Adair. Scumbag as well, because when France won the World Cup, you said you were hoping they lost. Wenger gave you a career. Koscielny, do you remember when you was mad shit? And don't think I forgot what you did in like the Europa League semi-finals against Atletico. I had a lot of time for you, Koscielny. You know, the bar's on the floor, but you was one of the best centre-backs of the Emirates era. But like, fam. Kobe Mainoo, shot blocked. Mazouari. Ahmad, don't foul him. We dislike Stoke, but Pulis was a true scumbag. That guy was disgusting. I don't even beef Pulis, but yeah, man. I used to hate Bolton, but that beef's dead now. That was all because of Big Sam. Shout out JJ Okocha, could never hate you, and Ricardo Gardner. But yeah, man, I hate Stoke. The beef's dead because when last we played Stoke, but yeah, man, it'd be nice if Stoke got relegated from the Championship. They look, unless they want to employ me in some capacity. How have United not scored there, to be fair? As I said, it's been a better reaction. But they've hit the post now. They built like a rugby player. When he busted out some Bordeaux jerseys or something, that was it done. Exactly. Yeah, Koscielny did score a great goal, but he never had heart, man. He was too nice, bro. Don't you remember Arsenal fans saying, but he leads by example. Yeah, he does, and he was good at that, but he was soft. Like, Saliba hardly, you know, is horrible in that. It's more gracious, but look at him. Look at Gabriel. Like, I'm shameless. I'll say David Luiz was better for Arsenal than Koscielny, purely because of that announcement vid. Fabian Sarr. I mean, Newcastle defenders got to take 45 minutes off. They've actually had to do some defending now. And United kind of have had them under the cosh. I don't know how they didn't score there. I don't know how that didn't go in. Harry Maguire's headers just cracked the post. And then the follow-up effort, I don't know if Lewis Hall has saved that with his midsection or that's hit his ball bags, but either way, the defender's done his job. De Ligt would have scored. I think he has saved that with his bollocks, you know. That therefore hurt. That's one of the worst feelings a man can feel. Die. Soldiered it though. Adrenaline moving mad. Big up you lot. What about Nasri? I'll be real. I loved Nasri as a footballer, man. I said this on the previous stream. I think Nasri had a great career. You can see what he won, what he done, represent his country, all of that jazz. But I don't think he really realized his whole potential, if that makes sense. Livramento, Joe Linton, Josh Murphy. Was it Jacob? I don't know. But yeah, Casemiro and Man United have won it back. Dan Burn with some defending. FA Cup in lockdown brought tears of joy from a few drinks. I hear it. Pardon me. Koscielny's performances swan dived after he got the captaincy. He was never a captain, man. I don't know about in the change. Lissandro's been booked. I don't know about in the changing room. And I know it's a very outdated view to look at defenders, but you don't look vocal. You was never vocal enough to be captain. Odegaard talks more than you. United's spell will last more than 10 minutes. Looks like Newcastle ran too hard first half. Nathan Broadhead for Ipswich is cold, by the way. Him thanking the fans would always pee me off. Like, he didn't just concede 6. Nah, do you know what? I rate footballers who applaud the fans. I loved Mesut Ozil at Arsenal, but I'm so proud Mertesacker stuck it on him when we got smacked and he tried to walk off. Did we get smacked? Either way, he tried not to do that. And Xhaka, because if you lot remember, after, even though I wasn't there, after the final where we got smacked in the Europa League final, Xhaka had to tell the players that we did. Fans have spent thousands of pounds on like a 6-hour flight. What if Nasri stayed at Arsenal? Do you think he would have fallen off later on? Probably, you know, time catches. I think he would have realised his full potential, but what would you have won? Newcastle will slap us at the Emirates. The less said that. Less said that. I cried in the 2000. Funny enough, 2006 final. They can banter me, but I didn't cry. I was proud of my boys, man. That was fully Coach Carter, like, settings. Mighty Ducks. Like, we did so well. Obviously, we didn't go to where we needed to go. Mike, you are right. Bro, he got headlocked by a deer, but I was, whoa, Koscielny, not enough testosterone, man. Too soft. Too soft. Good defender, but too soft. Way too soft. Don't want to hear it. I think Xhaka redeemed himself to us fans in the end. Still love Granit and don't think we've replaced. We haven't replaced him yet. Lenny Euro is coming on. Garnacho is coming on. Who was better in the 10 at Arsenal? Well, Cesc weren't really playing in the 10 like that, but Fabregas, Cazorla, Nasri, Ozil. I'll just ban that under he was the best creative-wise. Oh, fucking hell, you can't. It's got to be Cesc or Ozil. But then I also think it's Santi. Oh. It's going to be Fabregas for me. But then, you know, the word creativity and what it means to a 10 and the art of that, like, Mesut was something else. But Cesc was so clutch, man. Cesc and Santi were more clutch than Ozil. I won't lie, man. Ozil is a baller, though. I mean, every now and again, they spin them rumours that Santi Cazorla's coming back to Arsenal. Like, I don't know. But Arteta's his boy. Why not? Isaac just wants to do skills now. We got a Cesc shout. Cazorla and Nasri spent a lot of times on the wing, same as Rosicki. Exactly. But yeah, you did early on in his career, you did see Santi play out wide, playing the 10. And then for me, one of his greatest periods is like, obviously, he got a bit older. He started playing in the 8. No contest as Fabregas. Man was making people think Bentner was going to be the Danish Falcao. Lissandro Martinez, stinker in it. What did you say there? What did you say again? Apologies. Nicholas Bentner is another one I hated at Arsenal. And he's so shit, bro. I love self-belief in everyone, but football's weird in that there's some footballers that got all the ability, but they don't believe in themselves. There's some footballers that are fucking shit. And they think they're the bee's knees. Honestly, I don't know how Bentner made it at Arsenal or lasted that long. It's fucking shit. Scored 1-2 important goals for us, but he was crap, man. I'm sure when we played Barcelona, he saved Van Persie's effort off the line. That's a good tackle by Mazwari. Isaac picked up the pieces. Isaac just wants to play football now. You don't want to score no more goals, man. You're not up front no more. Arteta, bring him, man. Playtime done now. Enough's enough, man. Boy, Man United's defensive substitutions. On, they're second with 22. Off, they're first with 23. Damn, that's only under Amrin. Bentner was off key, like he shouldn't be allowed a phone or internet access. Life's too much. Nah, I can't lie, it's deep. From what I hear, he's a bachelor. You're just shit, man. Fabregas made so many players in that early Emirates era look good. But the problem is, yeah, you look at Cesc Fabregas and Wayne Rooney and even Jack Wilshere to a degree, forget ability. They were teenagers, but they were men. You had Frank Lampard and them kind of guys that were 23, but they were men. In today's day and age, maybe it's player power, maybe it's all that stuff, but you've got players that are 25, some are even 30, and they're like boys. They aren't making what they used to, man. He said he was going to be better than R7. Big up the self-confidence. Carl Jenkinson lived his... Carl Jenkinson was horrible, man. Carl Jenkinson, the worst right back I've seen at Arsenal. Definitely. And the Emirates era breathed some punks in our fan base, man, that just had this... They talk about standards and then got these attachments for crap players. Oh, my God, he's got Arsenal bed sheets. Don't get twisted. Jenkinson, true Gooner. Yeah? Big up yourself on that one. But me, Tonali's pass, Isaac didn't know... Papa Vengs. Some humblings tonight. Odegaard or Nasri? Nasri for now. Good point about players being men. Because you had to be a man, bro. Don't get it twisted. I like the fact that players players have a bit more power and whatnot, but it's gone the other way now. Like before the manager, and there's still probably some examples before the manager could probably bollock you. You got to get on with it. Now, the majority of these players, the manager gets onto you and you don't like it, and you can't remove your ego and see what he's saying. Like you get onto your agent, you're going. Like the reality is, yeah, to a degree, if you're Pep Guardiola, Mikel Arteta, Ruben Amorim, any manager in today's day and age that you want, you might be the best tactician ever, but you lose 4 or 5 of those key players if they don't like you, you're gone. And let's be honest, Ten Hag had all his issues, and many previous Man United players, managers, have had their issues. But there's been a lot of players that have hid behind that. A lot of them at Arsenal hid behind Emery. Bro, is that, man? Charles, is he the own goal meaty? You couldn't survive in the dressing room of Patrick Vieira, Henry, and them man without manning up. You had no choice, bro, because they're gonna badge you up in training. But that's from a place of love. They will fight for you on the pitch. You had to be that. And that's another thing. You had other players patterning up for people. Now, if you're a player that's selling them, and it's probably always been like this, but selling the most shirts and you're a homegrown lad and whatnot, ironically on tune with one of the teams we're watching, bro, like it's long. And I do think in today's day and age, probably because of social media, like a lot of these footballers, these new age players, they grow up thinking they're better than they are. And what I mean by is they think they're genuinely special, because if you're rightly or wrongly, if you're like 15, 16, the world is telling you you're good. The manager's probably telling you you're good. You're starting to believe it beyond the obvious, and you think you're owed something. Odegaard or Gibbs White. Next question, please. I won't. Who the hell is that? Is that Jovino? Or is that the next one? If that's Jovino's real name, I'll never diss Jovino. He's rubbish for Arsenal, but yeah, you took a picture of me in Southgate, so I won't diss you. Livramento. Ooh, is that gonna find Isaac? Not sure what the lot was doing there, but maybe Eddie Howe's told Isaac to go out wide and just link up play, because he's not, oh Lord, wavy football from Isaac. He's not interested in playing up front in the second half. Tonali. Murphy, who's low-key had a good game as well. Gomares. Livramento. Come on. Ah, too much zing on that. Yeah, Gibbs White can have that, bro. Swing them both for football. Odegaard's better than him. Come on, man. We can all do that dumb stuff. Bruno Fernandes probably got more assists than a lot of man in his time, and there's probably bare Bandulu statistics in that. Gomares, quality, man. Would you take Rashford? Nah, G. Looks like United's 10-minute wave is over. Hopefully. I thought Kobe Mainoo was fouled there, to be fair. Ref don't agree with me saying play on. Dan Burn. Bruno Gomares. Don't forget, people, Wednesday, Brentford Arsenal. Over the weekend, Brentford Arsenal Wednesday. Over the weekend, Liverpool Man United. What else we got? We got Liverpool Man United. I'm missing something else. Brighton Arsenal. Hella stuff. We use it when it suits us. At least you know. I'm the same as well. But come on, man. I like Morgan Gibbs White, but come on, man. Swing them both for football. You know who's lit. We need a result tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? It ain't tomorrow. You lot are confusing me. What happened there? You lot are confusing me. Definitely, it's not tomorrow. I know it's not tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Don't go. Yeah, Wednesday. Thinking, is this going to ruin the plans I got? You're scaring me, man. It's Monday today. Tranquillo. The level of disrespect Odegaard gets in the fan base is hilarious. Diaby was cold. Ahmad, can you get on the score sheet? Another effort that's been blocked. You scared me, man. United are finished at the moment. If they lose next game and Palace win, they're in a relegation battle for real. Opinions on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I was always annoyed about him leaving. Injuries effed him up. Didn't really hold down the position, but I liked Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, man. I had a lot of time for Alex. Rosicky injuries did shag him, but I had a lot of time for little Mozart. Players who didn't reach their full potential due to injuries. Van Persie, Diaby, Eduardo, Santi Cazorla, Jack Wilshere, Adebayo, I think he reached his potential. Santi, I think, had a good career. Obviously, towards the end, he got rubbed out. Eduardo, yeah, one does, but under what he could have been if he never got that injury. maybe, you know, if Van Persie never had those injuries, he would have been that. But I think he saved himself with maybe the last 2-3 significant seasons. That 1 year at Arsenal, and then when he went United, in definitely the year, the season up, you know, the season, his last season at Arsenal is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Such a great day. Tractor Boys winning against Plastic Chelsea. United's getting schooled at home with the rats watching. But I don't think having higher standards is disrespect. We want players at the caliber of Jude, Kevin De Bruyne. Odegaard is a very good player, but that's about it. His weaknesses when he was 16 are still there. Adebayo, I didn't know Greed was an injury. Harsh. Diaby was quality. I didn't at the time. They always used to. I mean, they're both 6 foot and black, but Patrick Vieira and Diaby were nothing alike apart from that. And actually, you know what? People do downplay Patrick Vieira's technical levels because of the hard man tag and whatnot, but it was nothing like him. Nothing like him. Maino is another one. Yama, run the agenda. Have you seen my son, Kobe Maino? Adebayo in this era would be a monster. People wouldn't be able to live with him, but he'd ask for too much money. Bro, if we had Adebayo up front, I would shut up about strikers, man. And he was a shithouser, pardon the French. Corner kick to Man United. You just don't want them to get a goal and make it a close. Oh, here we go. Oh, thank the Lord. Harry Maguire is known for headers. Whistled it wide. Gives White is not higher standards. Hey, just got in from work. I got Chelsea losing on one screen and United losing on another. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, lad. If we had Diaby Cazorla midfield duo in 2012 to 15-16, we would have won a title too. Oh, no, man. Yeah, Ox did the right thing. Alex Oxlade, because do you remember when Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain made that move to Liverpool? Arsenal and Liverpool were kind of at the same level, and Liverpool went on to do what they're doing. I might have to order me a pizza tonight. This is great football. Order it, man. It's going to be the last one you eat, 2024. Anthony Gordon, Tonali. And to be fair, as much as I'm enjoying this, boy, Arsenal players, make sure this ain't us next week. They called Xerxes the next Firmino, but they took it a step further with the greatest of respect to Firmino and dared to make acronyms about Dennis Bergkamp. Garnacho loses the ball. Nah, Morgan Gibbs White's better than Odegaard, bro. I mean, Odegaard's better than Morgan Gibbs White. Newcastle are sourcing good luck in the cup semis. We'll be all right. We're not these, man. I think we robbed Liverpool on that Oxlade-Chamberlain deal. 40 mil was a zang, but he became a relative good squad player for them and he won trophies. Good all around. What else have we got? Nah, I don't know if I answered this, but I'm not taking Rashford, man. Man said Van Persie or Nketiah. Pardon me. It's a good thing I know Max is trolling. I still can't believe what I saw from Zertsky. Really gone in Jan. He's gonna run. I mean, it's not for me to rate, but I don't rate him if he runs back to Italy, man. Weather the storm, blood. But I understand it if you run back. It's nothing personal though. Everybody was getting violed. Everyone could have got subbed in the first 45. Yeah, Nasri was a better dribbler than Odegaard. Nasri was a baller, man. So we used to find and forget at Arsenal, like Marseille and that. Ramsey left 8 in the system would be outrageous. He'd bag a lot, but listen, Ramsey's a fan favorite of mine. Love Aaron Ramsey. I just think Arsenal fans look at him a bit with rose tints. Like across the course of a season, he went missing a lot. But I definitely have him at this team right now. Nazareth cold. Bro, I'll fight with the farmer boys for Chelsea. Gosh, I'm not involved in that, man. I do like Morgan Gibbs White though, man. I swear against United, he's another one that scored a questionable one, not for his own fault, more question mark of the goalkeeping. Nasri was a top baller for a while. Many years were left unfulfilled, however. Didn't he have that scandal when I swear he got some mookie operation thing? Ahmad, you was never. I like that you tried. You was never getting away with that. Gibbs would be a decent squad player for us. A player much better than Odegaard to start. I wouldn't want him to start how I want much better. Fair enough. If you genuinely think Gibbs White is better than my man. Being Ipswich is not for everyone, man. They laughed. They laughed at people for drawing against Everton and that. Football's a funny old game. Ahmad in the back pocket of Lewis Hall. We love it, man. Apparently, Joshua Zertsky was almost in tears while walking down the tunnel after being subbed. I sympathise with him, but blood, come on, bro. Soft. And shut up, Gary Neville, about you want to sympathise with Joshua Zertsky. Again, do you know why I say that? Because when Benjamin White and Ramsdale were having their tough time at Arsenal, I never saw this. Like, fam, shut up, man. Hypocritical twat. Yeah, Boué got done there. Boué was meaty, man, but shout out Boué, man. Laughed at us for winning 1-0. I do like that Eden Zagrova guy from Lille. Seems like there's a lot of clubs in Italy interested. I don't know if it will correlate to the Prem, though. Yeah, the drip doctors thing. The dodgy stuff. The clinic scandal, yes, got played out all over Twitter. Crazy. Badina, guys are going. So, I mean, Nasri was good, but he could have been great. Instead, he's getting dodgy, botched BBLs. Crazy guy. In second half was better for Man United, but bars on the floor. Just as I said that, they've given it back. Come on, we want 3. Come on, Gordon. Keep the standards, boys. The standards. Ramsey was very overrated. He only showed up in finals, which is a plus, but he wasn't consistent. Yet people say he's the greatest Emirates player. You can't downplay what he did, but yeah, I do think people look at him with rose tints. He's a fan favorite. He's not a legend for me, but I understand if people want to say he's a legend. Oh, Lamptey. I know, I forgot he was kicking ball as well. Has equalised against Aston Villa. It's Aston Villa 2, Brighton 2. Crazy bits of football. We got 12 minutes left here. TG for 1, 2, 3 signings for Arsenal this Jan. Bring me Ryan Cherky, man. From Lyon. 32 minutes. That's enough to make a grown man cry. Better soldier that, man. Obviously, you're emotional, brother, but blood. Rashford's, bro, someone's always got it better, someone's always got it worse. Rashford is nowhere near the team. And he's Mr. Man United. Stop crying, man. Listen, my heart bleeds. We look after men's mental health. These footballers are human beings, all of that, people. But, like, come on, man. Like, bro, I know you're not on. You said you was a 9.5. He was never going to be a good striker. But come on, man. Could you imagine Ruud van Nistelrooy, Thierry Henry, Didier Drogba? The list goes on, crying, bro. Soldier that, man. Man like Corbin Blue. Ahmad or Nelly. I can't lie, Ahmad. Feel sorry for Zersky, but suck it up, brother. You're in the big leagues now. Pause, but amen. Sar, why? Because of that yellow card. Now you're out of the game against Spurs. That's another game we're doing a watch along for, people. It kicks off at 12:30 Saturday. I'll be live at 12:20. I feel sorry for you, Amarin. How have you still got hair? A man's bringing on Anthony. This is horrible, man. They got too many young players as well, man. This is why I thought Man United would sign Ivan Toney. They need Gyökeres. We need a striker, but they need an experienced forward. Zersky, forget about it. Højlund, you're okay for the squad, but right now you can't carry this club. Tonali, Gomares, regulated. Oh, that is poor Livramento, but Tonali's made that poor pass look good. Murphy's been good, and he's been fouled. Still got the ball, in fact. Hey, this is poor Man United. Kobe Mainoo at least has put his foot on the ball there. To be fair, that's the one mistake from Amarin. You should have started Kobe Mainoo then. Hey! Gomares! Hey! Let me sit back down. Gomares just nutmegged Kobe Mainoo. It's allow the little kids, man. Boy. Arteta, man. They do, man. When this guy was at Lyon, we could have been having if everything panned out, it could have been Gomares and Declan Rice partnership. Isaac could have been about. and we could be talking about a summer bid for Anthony Gordon, Diallo, Ericsson. Boy, Ericsson got 81 minutes. Shout out to him. DG, how would you rank the top 6 teams from hate the least to hate the most? Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, United, Spurs. Spurs, hate Spurs the most. Hate Spurs the most. It's got to be City now because they're playing just because of their players. Then Chelsea, then United. Yeah, I'll stand behind that. I wouldn't have mind Zertsky. I said he's Bandili. I said he's not good. We need to buy an upgrade. He's soft though, man. He's here for the playmaking. He's not a cold-hearted killer. I like Marcus Edwards, not for us. DG, peace, my bro. I'm out. Happy New Year. All the best for 2025. Catch you on Wednesday for the next watch along, my guy. Marcel, take care of yourself. And Happy New Year to you and everyone listening. Ipswich sub 2 minutes to go. Elite time wasting. Dark horse. 2 teams humbled. What a night. Shout out Tom, man. Rosicki's another one that struggled with injuries. Unfortunately, the theme of Arsenal, isn't it, really? Man United is paying for all the careers they ended. Pathetic club. Damn. Bro, he has to use Anthony. What 2 seasons did Ramsey carry us? The whole season. I'm not saying he didn't play his part. He ever got hooked to 30 minutes? Nope. I mean, it's very different players. Sunday League. I've never been hooked at half time. I've never been hooked in the first half. I ain't going out like that. I'm mad. Come on, bro. Well, no FBL points for this. Nah, I think Ramsey was overrated across the season. I love Ramsey. You know what he did for us. I'm sorry, but has the Newcastle keeper even touched the ball with his hands? Probably from a couple goal kicks. Harvey Barnes. Hey, Joe Willett. More energy. Hey, Harvey Barnes, run at them. You're the sort of one. Joe Willett, late runs into that box. I promise you're going to get a chance. Shout out Joe Willett, man. Still at Newcastle, surviving. Would you take Semenyo? Yeah, I would. Enzo Fernandez deceived everyone with that goal against Spurs. Boy. Surely that's a foul for his that. Ref says play on. How many red cards would Gomares have by now if he signed for us? True. True. Brother, we all know Edu couldn't get the big Brazilian deals over the line. He was never getting us Gomares under his watch. Sadly. Speaking of Brazilians, Williams cancelled his contract at Olympiacos. And Mari Hudson's been doing that backflip. If I was his manager, though, man, players that do backflips would scare me, man. Because I just remember, do you remember when Luar did that and he got injured? Anthony Gordon. Murphy. We love it. Thank you for making this hate along what it was, man. Thank you. Without you lot, it wasn't possible. Harvey Barnes, come on, man. Free, please. Please. I don't ask for much. Well, Zertsky got cheered off by his own fans. Yeah, nah, to be fair, that's got hurt. But you ain't the first player to manager or footballer that's been ridiculed by their own fans and turned it around, bro. Welcome to the big leagues now. You playing for big Man United, blood. And that's, to be fair, that's another example where I say footballers go get your money, man. Ahmad, what can he do here? Wakanda Messi running into blind alley's ref. Don't be a prick. Never a pen. Big up Ipswich. Full-time clean sheet for Ipswich. This is crazy. Should we see if Matisse answers his phone? Oh, no. Ipswich has unique qualities, man. Yeah, man just turned off his phone. Right, no Cole Palmer better than Saka hype today. No Ahmad better than Saka hype. Funny, isn't it? He didn't answer. I mean, to be fair, 2 Chelsea fans have answered their phone. Let me see if a third one does. He's scared, man. Steph, I know you're listening. Stop hiding. Because when we drew to Fulham and you called my phone, I answered. Look, see, scared. You are engaged, mate. Come on. You're soon to be a married man. Don't run. Newcastle have cleared their lines with 4 minutes left. Big up, DG. Love your show. Keep the likes and subs up, lads. Great guy. Lots of love for me and the lads here in Nigeria. Shout out the Nigerians, man. God bless you. We move greater things ahead for you in this channel. You lot keep saying that, and I appreciate it, man. I don't know if it's true, but my one love. Big up Nigeria, man. Ipswich owed us, DG. That's for how vexed he was getting the other day. Let's go, man. Big up McKenna. Ganacho. Like disarming, man. Come on, Newcastle. We want 3, man. Please. Harvey Barnes, come on, man. How are you going to start starting games? Saw what Gordon was doing and Murphy. Show them, man. Chelsea lost again. Arsenal must capitalise on New Year's. Listen, I'm enjoying Spurs losing, United losing, City looking poor, and all the other clubs, apart from Liverpool, they're doing their jobs. But one thing I always say is, as much as you can laugh at other clubs, your team needs to do their job. And Brentford and Brighton away in a week. No Sacadinho as well. It could get dark. That sounds scary. Hey, listen, January is not nice, you know. I'm not one that does the kumbaya and the mighty ducks, but I've never pleaded for these players to pull off the impossible. And obviously, it don't mean much, but Aston Villa, still Man United on paper, but Aston Villa, Man United, North London Derby, Brighton away, Brentford away. Still got to confirm what you got to confirm in the Champions League and the whole backdrop of fixture pilot. January's a mad month. All right, come on, Dan Burn and the Bradford talk. Shout out Dan Burn for that, but talk, boys. Joe Willock, you're better than Maino. You're better than him. Don't let it go nowhere. It's rubbish. Is that the lad who played in Euros finals? Look, rubbish. Joe Willock. Maino, get out of his pocket, mate. Lewis Hall, your shorts look a bit big. You're going to let Ahmad up. Is this the Wakanda Messi? I don't mean half of these things, but the agendas, must agenda. Man said, don't know about you lot, but I had a Christmas supplied by Carlsberg or something. DG and Burma's about to drop a masterclass performance on Wednesday. He knows Arsenal talking about him. Did you see Amari's goal on Chelsea? Yeah, I did via Twitter. Matisse won't pick up. He's too busy checking Arsenal fixtures. I don't mind it, man. Listen, the beautiful thing about the Premier League, everybody has to hold their licks. Apart from Liverpool at this moment in time. Everyone's had to hold their licks this season. Harry Maguire. Man United fans clearing that. It's you lot's fault. There's no point rolling. There was no point rolling. Cost of living, you wasting money on these tickets. Bloody hell, mate. Festive period as well. Christmas hit all our pockets. Fair enough, man. Big up there, boy. Man United, you lot need to do some gestures, man. The players, you need to refund some of these match-going fans. You lot need to do things for charity. Harvey Barnes, be strong. Ref, Anthony's got hands all over him. And Harvey Barnes still got it. United players, this was annoying me. None of you want it. Gomares, come on, man. One more, boys. Come on, man. Eddie Howe, you're annoying me, man. You've showed mercy today. I need to check Matisse's crash out. I don't know where I'm going to start, man. I don't know if it's Spurs fans and chill. I still ain't got round to that. United fans and chill. Chelsea fans and chill. Might have to get myself some Henny or something, man. Delap and Rodgers, that's the 150 million I'm willing to spend rather than just 120. Is that Delap performance was sensational in regards. I haven't seen a strike performance since Rooney days. Overdoing it. Big up Morgan Rodgers. Chelsea dropping points as well because players are still feeling the heft from Christmas dinner. Don't listen. That's 3 big points dropped for Chelsea in the title race. We're dragging them into that. Boy. DG, watch if we lose to Brentford. They're all going to come. Listen, the game's the game. If I talk crap, then when Arsenal lack, we're going to be in issues. But they gave me a lot of nonsense for drawing with Fulham. When we lost to Newcastle, rightly so. When we lost to Bournemouth, rightly so. When we drew with Everton, rightly so. Anthony tried to put the burners on. To be fair, I thought that was a free kick. Joe Willock, forget them. Come, Newcastle, come on, man. Come on. Tonali, come on. He's gifted it back to Man United. Ahmad, Wakanda Messi, Garnacho. How long for you lose the ball? Somehow you still got it. Well, there's my answer. Lovely from Gomares. United, I'm not going to lie, man. The players, I hate to use these terms, but the players are soft. They're soft. There's no heart. There's no protagonist. Nobody wants to stand up to be counted. It's all just too easy. Nah, that's good, man. But like Rooney, Matisse ended the stream. Everyone was spamming tractors in the chat. Shout out Matisse, man. But I'm here for this. Bring Liam Delap, though. Don't get twisted. Bring him to Arsenal. Is that priority in the summer for me? Vlahovic second choice, Sesko third. Swap them around. I'd like to inquire about Mbeumo as well, though. I think he could be. He could play. He could. There's a spot for you at Arsenal, man. You can play across the front three. There's game to come on, Newcastle. I don't know what we're charting, what we're doing, but for one more minute, I'm one of you, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Hey, Manchester United. Thank you, man. Seriously, the last live stream, or better yet, watch along of 2024. You've truly made this special, man. Like, trust the process, man. There was many qualities in, in everything but scoreline. In my opinion, Manchester United have been quite good. I miss Ten Hag, man, because at least I feel Amarin can make United somewhat decent. When they had Ten Hag and they were putting in performances like this, you just knew they were never getting out of the hood, man. And then Ten Hag would come out and say things like what I just said, like, yeah, we played better. Like, big up yourself, Ten Hag, man. Hato and David and Jan, Sesko, Simmons, KK, and somewhere living. What's the motive tomorrow? Supposed to be going out, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna get onto my friends after this live stream. We need to confirm that. Some people are saying this, some people saying that, some people saying the other. Like, if that's what we're gonna do, I can snake them all. I'm taking Ahmad and Maino in the unlikely event these lot go down. Oli was actually one of the best managers that club's had in recent years. Crazy. Newcastle on amazing form as well. 12 goals scored, none conceded, and 4 wins. Tyler Diblin is more than welcome to sign for Arsenal, man. They lap overrated. United likely to do something crazy and win at Anfield. Weirder things have happened. I would have bet money on it, but you never know. You never know, people. The game's ended. Newcastle took it easy. Oh, yeah, I was right with my score prediction. I said 2-0 Newcastle. Well in, Newcastle, man. Well in. For Manchester United, it continues, isn't it? It only gets better from here. You're on the road at Anfield, which you did beat City this season. You never know. You never know. And as I said there, people, this was the last watch along of 2024. Don't worry, because 2025, we're going to do more, man. Over the next week, we've got Brentford, Arsenal, we've got Brighton, Arsenal, watching Spurs, Newcastle, and of course, Liverpool, Man United. So, yeah, wherever you lot are tuned in, man, festive greetings. Happy New Year in advance. This has been in particular watch along. I appreciate you lot, man. You lot's banter, your opinions, keeping me updated with, the other teams that we don't like bottling. Without you lot, it couldn't be done. I just want to ask you lot one question before I go. Has Zertsky done anything like this in the Prem?
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
There's always just that active red line defending. I think it's like